Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Tatho Jayam Udirayet.
Tatho Jayam Udirayet.
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu.
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke.
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke.
Bhaktirbhavati Naishtaki.
Bhaktirbhavati Naishtaki.
Om Ajnanatirandasya Jnananjana Shalagya Chakshunmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Roop Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Mukam Karoti Vachalam Panghum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatam Ham Vande Shri Gurum Deenataranam Paramanand Madhavam. ग्रंथरा श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय, सभी इकट्ठे भक्तों की जय। हरे कृष्णा। Dandot pranams to all of you, each one of you. Thank you so much for coming. You can come in the front, those, so that you can see from here. Devotees still coming back, but we thought long time.
You can see them.
Very good. Okay, so
हम पार्टिसिपेट करने वाले हैं आपके साथ।
पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं।
मैं आया ना तब से मामा में।
तो आज थोड़ी सी चर्चा वापस करेंगे। Today we will once again. Today most likely we will complete Chaturshloki Bhagavatam after lot of discussions and everything. My elder son was telling, when will that get completed? There is no end to it. What can you do? But before that, any one of you from here, from Maharashtra? You also
You can
kind
say
of.
yes, I'm kind of.
Let me share today how Krishna reciprocates with the devotees. That's one pastime we will take. So near Pandharpur, there is a small village where Krishna river flows. And there was one lady there, you must be knowing, her name was Sukhubai. Her name was Sukhubai. So she was all the time remembering Pandharinath. Pandharpur is, as you know, Vitthal. He is incarnation of Lord Krishna only. So she was completely like Mirabai. So what happened is, when she grew up, then she was married in a nearby village. But where she was married, the entire family was completely against devotional service. See, one of the reasons why the devotees are so much sometimes tortured and they have to go to hardship, because in the end Krishna wants them to be glorified. Normal person, very difficult to demonstrate what is devotional service. So she was married, but husband is against, mother-in-law is against, father-in-law is against, and whole day and night she is only doing work there, but remembering inside Vitthal, Krishna all the time. Neither she is getting proper food, nor is she getting proper sleep. Day and night, after everybody sleeps, lot of still chores to be left to be completed. So like this, but she was not leaving the remembrance of Krishna. Somehow or the other, that was her And she was not complaining because devotees generally, if it is possible to get out of the situation, yes, you should definitely try. But she was in a situation where she was not finding. So actually once one lady asked her, "You are suffering so much, you don't have anyone in Nanihal?" Nanihal means your parents' house. She said, no. He said, where is your Nanihal? And so she said, my Nanihal is actually in Pandharpur. So she said, then nobody is there for you to take care? She said, no, my Nanihal family is very, very big. So Pandharinath is not, he is so much busy in so many family members. So maybe he has forgotten me. Anyway, that thing happened. So in Pandharpur, I believe every year there is a festival. Yatra, no? So finally, what was happening was that there was a yatra came for, you need AC more? It's hot if you want. It's okay? So finally the time for yatra came. So there were devotees, they were having cymbals and mridang and they were chanting and dancing like Hare Krishna Mahamantra and going to Pandharpur. So she was thinking, what is to be done? She wanted to also go. So what she thought, anyway, let me just run away from here, because if I ask permission, I will not get permission. I said, okay. So she was going, dancing and enjoying the kirtan, she was going. So one of the neighbors are more interested in the neighbor's family more than their own family. So the neighbor saw that she is really enjoying and she is going and running away. So this neighbor went and complained to her mother-in-law that this one is going, leaving the family. So she got very wild. So she, her husband and son, they all came running and caught hold of her. Where are you going? And they brought one to one of the trees there and tied her and said, now no, and 2 weeks were remaining for the festival. So she was tied completely, no food, nothing. Sometimes they are hitting her also, no food, nothing. So then she was just crying internally that at least darshan I should be allowed. This is what is this. So here Krishna was sitting in Golok and Rukmani Mata was massaging his feet. But Krishna was looking very sad. So Rukmani Mata asked, what is your problem? Those who chant your names, they become so joyful. But you are today sad. Must be some challenge with some devotee. He said, actually, you see, you wait here. I have to go. So there is some devotee, I have to go, I cannot sit here because I am not really relishing being here. So he went. And he took a form of a beautiful lady. And she went to Sukhubai. So Sukhubai, she said, oh, who are you? Somebody talking so nicely itself is a big. See, in today's world, nobody gives anything to anybody, correct? But if just nicely somebody talks, that itself is such a big thing. Nobody is actually giving anything to anybody, nobody wants also. Because somebody gives, then return policy is very difficult. And expectation breeds disappointment. Number one formula. क्या है वो? उम्मीद रखो और रो. सबने करके देखा हुआ है. All of us have experienced this. So she asked, what happened? Why are you tied? She said, I want to go to the festival. 2 weeks only remaining. And there will be some time to go there and then participate in the festival. But I want to really, I don't know what is going to happen. It's okay, they have tied me all okay, but I want to have darshan. Okay, let's do one thing. I will untie you and you go. Then she said, he said, don't worry, I will. Nobody is seeing right now, you run. So Krishna, in form of gopi only, he untied Sukhubai and she went. In the festival, she went. And Krishna himself tied himself to that tree. And he became Sukhubai. His face is now Sukhubai. Now here, every 2 days they are giving him some food, giving her. Now they don't know. The family members, sometimes they are coming, giving something, sometimes not, sometimes slapping, sometimes beating, sometimes pulling hair. Krishna said, it's okay, let her have darshan. Everybody thinks I will serve Krishna. But see this here. Now, she went there. Then when she saw Pandrinath appeared. She was so much enamored by seeing him that she left her body. Now there Rukmani Mata is thinking, what is going to happen to Krishna? He cannot come out. This one is gone. Now what is to be done? Now here what's happening is the husband of Sukhubai, when he was seeing the beauty of Sukhubai, with Krishna only, then his heart started changing. So he thought, if she dies or something, it will be a big problem. In this old age, nobody will marry me also. Huh? Might as well. So he untied Sukhubai, who was actually Krishna, and took her home. And then he said, don't worry, have some prasad, this, that. So he said, you cook what you like. So generally what happens is, we cook and offer. Here Sukhubai is cooking. And is offering bhoga to husband and everybody. Reverse philosophy. And that prasad they eat, my God. Now when the in-laws also having food, this is something their heart started changing. However, she's passed away. Now one fellow was from this village also had gone there. So he saw that she has passed away. So she said, at least I should help do the cremation. Cremation also done. Now Rukmani Mata is watching from top. What is to be done? Krishna is stuck, he is never going to come out. And now he's got one husband. So what she did is, she came down and took the ashes, went to the crematorium ground and reconstructed Sukhubai again back to life. And then she came to her dream and said, look, Sukhubai had taken the promise, now I am not going to leave Pandharpur. After she reached. So Rukmani Mata told, look, you said you will not leave. In that body you did not leave. Now you got a new body. Now you can leave. So she went. Now when she went, now Krishna is watching from far. Sukhubai is coming. There are going to be 2 Sukhubais. What is to be done? So immediately he took the gala, that pot for filling water, came. And she said, oh, you are the one who untied me. Yeah. Correct. I said, don't worry, take this. I said, now if I go, they will kill me. Because I am absent for so many days. He said, don't worry, you take this, take water, go home, everything okay. Krishna went back. Now she took the water, went home. A completely changed environment. They are really appreciating everything. He said, I'm not used to all this. Meanwhile, what happened? That person who had cremated, he came back.
He will leave his body. He will leave his body.
He had cremated Sukhubai. What is happening? So he came and he saw Sukhubai is here. So he went to the father-in-law. He said, I think she must be some ghost because I have myself cremated. He said, what rubbish you are talking? She has never left here. He said, no, I am telling you. Then he said, I am telling you, please ask her. Then they called Sukhubai and asked. She said, yes, I had gone. Then when the whole thing came out, they prostrated. So like this, Krishna reciprocates with devotees. There he was tied as a child. Here he was tied as a woman. So, Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Okay, let's see what is the time and then we will now today complete.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, we seem to be on time. Okay. What happened here? This thing is stuck. Okay. Okay, all of you can see? If you can't, you can come in front. There's a Prabhujis, you can come here. So Matajis can come in the front. You can come this side, face that side, no problem. You can see. You can see? Okay. Okay, so we were very quickly, we will recap Chaturshloki Bhagavatam and today we will conclude it. So that from next one we can continue with our journey of Srimad Bhagavatam. So just to start with, first of all, Chaturshloki Bhagavatam was told by Krishna to Brahmaji. Okay. And then Brahmaji told Naradji. Naradji told Vyasdevji. Vyasdevji told Shukdev Goswami. You know Shukdev Goswami? It comes in the scriptures. Shukdev Goswami realized, son of Krishna himself, right? So he asked his father. Of course, he was realized, but for demonstration. That realization has happened. So Vyasdevji said, okay, let's do one thing. Let me find out if you are realized or not. Let's do one thing. You go to Janakji. Now imagine Shukdev Goswami, completely Digambar, no clothes. On the other hand, Raja Janak is a king. He has queens, he has money, he has palace, he has army, he is a grahast. Shukdev Goswami is a mendicant. But where is Vyasdevji sending him? To Raja Janak. You go there. He went. So when Janakpuri came, Raja Janak knew that Shukdev Goswami is coming. Of course he knew he is completely realized soul. So he said, do one thing. Stop him on the gate. And don't respond to any question. So ministers were told, army was told, so Shukdev Goswami was stopped at the gate. And he is waiting. No questions asked, no anger, no remorseness, no pleasure, no nothing. He is as it is. Digambar, he is waiting. So a few days passed. Then Rajanak asked, any response, reaction, anything? So, the way he came blissfully is still the same. Okay, let him come in. Okay, what next? Take him to the Ranivas where all the queens are there. Queens had lot of friends, their servitors. beautiful girls. And here is Shukdev Goswami, complete Digambar, nothing. They are serving him several days. Janakji asked his counselors, so what is the situation? He said, sir, the way he came, he is still the same. He was blissful before, he is blissful now. Janakji called him. He said, I have come to meet you too. My father sent. He said, I know you are a realized person. Because what is he watching? He is not watching body. He is watching Krishna only. They are coming in different forms. Yes, sir, what is that? Bahuna janmana vante jnanvanam prapaddate sa mahatma sudurlabha. Everything is made from Krishna. He is only made come, but some are small Krishna, some are big, little bigger. Not equal to him, but so he got the Bhagavatam. Then he spoke to Parikshit Maharaj. And there who was sitting? Sud Goswami. Sud Goswami told to Shaunakadi Rishi. And from there onwards, we have got the parampara continued. And that day, yesterday I was watching Ram Bhadracharya ji's one. First time he gave to media at an interview. Oh, you should listen to the way the Ayodhya temple was allowed to be given to the community basis his testament. The judge asked him that, is there, you are saying Lord Ram is from Treta, is there, it is documented in any scripture where he was born? He quoted from Atharvaveda. He quoted the verse number and then he quoted, and that was the turning point. So the 4 shlokas which were told by Krishna, first one, what is the essence of the first one? Prabhu, you Vasudevam Sarvamiti. Prabhu, read the translation. We will not go in detail, otherwise we won't be able to complete.
Translation by Prabhupada, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Brahma, Brahma it is I, the personality of Godhead, who was existing before the creation when there was nothing but myself. Nor was there the material nature, the cause of the creation that which you can see now is also I, the personality of Godhead. And after annihilation, what remains will also be I, the personality of Godhead.
So he said, he just gave 4 instructions. I was there in McDermott. I had challenge in reading. So my boss told me, eyesight is less, no problem. Don't lose foresight.
Business guy.
So that's why I always sit in the front, because I know my eyes.
ये थोड़ा टेढ़ा हो गया इसलिए।
अरे यार तो ठीक कराओ।
हाँ, वही बोल रहा था कि स्पेक्स के बाद में भी नया चश्मा खरीदा प्रभु। ओके। पावर दिस वन थोड़ा tilted है इसलिए।
सही है। No, I remember I got the progressive one, and insurance was also partly covered. But when I see sidecar, it was like this. Then I told them I can't. They changed it. They said now after that also like this. And almost 3 weeks headache. Then I said, Baba, give me simple one. So only 4 shlokas were given. And first one was, Krishna told, I was before, I am in the middle of creation, I am only in the end. Whatever you see is me only. So Vasudevam Sarvamiti. First one. Second one, Jagannath Prabhu, you will read the translation.
Yes. O Brahma, whatever appears to be of any value, if it is without relation to me, has no reality. Know it as my illusory energy, that reflection which appears to be in darkness.
Wow, fantastic.
Illusion means destruction. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyati. If connected to Krishna, it has real value and no illusion. We are safe. If not connected to Krishna, it's illusion, we are finished. Ex Vidur.
Example Vidurji's. See, this is you can actually experience this one. Huh? Anything which is of value, anything which appears to be of value, there are two ways of dealing with that thing or person. Either through connecting through Krishna or without connecting. If connected through Krishna, you will feel bliss, you will never repent. If it's not connected, you will never feel bliss and you will always repent. You can, for example, if some billionaire is there and he leaves the money and the children are not connected to Krishna, imagine when he is leaving the body how much painful that will be. That I gave my entire life collecting so much money, but now these guys are going to misuse the money completely because I don't know, they will be spending in wine and woman. Anything you take, you buy a very expensive car. If it is not connected to Krishna, and if you have to give it for service, I have seen these big cars, they don't drive to the service center. Truck comes. You see, they will belt it and then they will take it. You pay the service charge, you will feel repenting. Oh my God. Okay, you feel little bit good when you are driving, but later on you will repent. But if that same car is used for Krishna service, you will feel happy. It is put to some good use. Anything is like that. Everything is like that. If you connect it, it has some value. If it's not connected, you name it. I'll tell you, one of my colleagues in Ace Hardware, a Pakistani gentleman, nice guy. He was telling that from Lahore to God knows which station, 2 hours, if the train is running at 100 kilometers per hour, entire land belongs to Bhutto family. And there are palaces there. And to maintain those palaces, there are servants in them who are enjoying the life in the palace. Only. Because it has to be maintained. And good food, everything. In one palace, some 20 servants and they are enjoying. But look at where the owners are staying. But owner is thinking, I am the owner. I am the boss. What can you do?
The previous owners have blown up also.
Eh? Huh? So this is why it is illusion. Vidura case is that Vidura also liked the kingdom, he was serving it, but he had connected the kingdom to Krishna. Whereas Duryodhana also liked the kingdom, but he did not. And Duryodhana insulted Vidur that you are Dasi Putra, get out from here. And he did not feel remorse, he kept his bow and he left. And what is the result? Duryodhana and company were annihilated. Just during his pilgrimage only they were annihilated. And then he comes back to save Dhritarashtra. So anything is of that of value, that is the kingdom. For the person it was of value, for the person who connected it, it was real. For the one who did not connect, it was illusion. He was finished. Okay, next one. Mataji, you will read? You will not read? Okay. Sundar Prabhu, you will read.
O Brahma, please know that the universal elements enter into the cosmos and at the same time don't enter into the cosmos. Similarly, I myself also exist within everything created and at the same time I am outside of everything.
So Krishna is telling I am Nirakar, I am Sakar both. First I am Sakar, but I am Nirakar also. So what is the example Prabhupada gives in the purport? So for example, Bhumi, Rapo, Anal, Vayu, Kham, Mal, Buddhi, Revacha, Ahankar, Tiyam, Bhinna, Prakriti, Ashtadha. Bhumi is earth. Apo, water. Bhumi, Rapo. Anal, fire. Kham, Vayu. Kham, space, Man, Buddhi, Ahankar. These are my 8 energies, Krishna is telling. Now if you look at it, Vayu is there everywhere outside, but inside body also it's there. Water is there outside, it is there inside also. Like that, Krishna is there everything in inside and outside also. Practical example. So VVIP. First one was Vasudevam Sarvamiti. Second V was value. Then I is inside out. And then P, personality of Godhead. Let us repeat this one and today we will conclude this one. Etavad eva jigyasyam.
एतावदेव जिज्ञासम्
Tattva jigyasan atmanaha.
जिज्ञासनात्मनः
Anvaya vyatirekabhyam.
अन्वयातिरेकाभ्याम्
Yatsyata sarvatra sarvada.
सर्वदा
Prabhuji, you will read translation.
A person who is searching after the supreme absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, must certainly search for it up to this, in all circumstances, in all space and time, and both directly and indirectly.
One should keep searching till Krishna is realized. Sarvatra means and sarvada. And after realization, should we stop? It will continue because destination and journey is the same. Realization means, look at Naradji. Realize soul, but that is true enjoyment of life. Interplanetary tourist. No visa required. He is one person, whether it is Devata or a demon, they respect him. Krishna does not have that ability. You see, Naraji went to Ravan, Naraji went to Kans. He only told, right? Your sister's 8th son will kill you. But when he came, he respected him. But Krishna from day one, he was against. This is the situation. So Sarvatra Sarvada. So Krishna told, realize and continue devotional service in all the times and every time, everywhere. Now we were seeing how the parampara is following that, how everybody is doing Sarvatra Sarvada. Because he just told Brahmaji that you devotional service you do Sarvatra Sarvada, everywhere, every time. Right? So Brahmaji told to Naradji, Hare Krishna, welcome, please come. So Brahmaji told to Naradji what he had heard from Krishna, what you should do. Brahmaji, what was he told by Naradji, by Krishna in Chaturshloki before this? The Tapa was told that he said Sarvatra. Brahmaji heard. Now see what Brahmaji is told to Naradji. He is passing on this message. What is he passing? Please repeat. Mayam varnatayo mushya Ishwarasyanumodataha Shanvatah Shraddhaya Nityam Mayayatmana Muhyati. So Brahmaji completely understood Sarvatra Sarvada. Now he is telling his son and disciple. Maya Varnatayo Mushya. All the energies of Krishna. Maya means energy. Actually, Maya does not mean only external energy. Maya means energy. So he is saying Maya Varnatayo. His energy should be Varnan, should be glorified. Ishwarasya of Krishna, Anumodata, meaning very enthusiastically one should elaborate Krishna's names and his energies should discuss and chant. And then he said, Shranvataha, one should listen, Shraddhaya, with Shraddha. With Shraddha is, what is the English translation here? With devotion, yes. How it should be done? Nityam. Maya Atmana Muhyati. If therefore one enthusiastically discusses Krishna's energies and his pastimes with lot of enthusiasm and listens with lot of faith, Nityam, always. then Maya Yatmana Muhyati, then that person is never illusioned. So he passed on the message of Nityam. Nityam means always and everywhere. So he passed on to Naradji. So now Naradji got the message of Sarvatra? Okay. Now Naradji, when he went to Vyasdev, now how is he passing this message? So when he reached Vyasdevji, what was the condition of Vyasdevji? Was he very happy and cheerful? He was?
Feeling unsatisfied.
He was completely dissatisfied. He was very depressed. After writing so many Puranas and Vedas and one Veda dissecting into 4 and Mahabharata, everything, he was completely dejected. At that time Naradji told him what? First of all, Naradji told him that after he got the message from Brahmaji, what he himself did, he did not start preaching him. First he explained, "Bhai, main pehle khud kiya. I have myself done something." What did he tell? Prabhu, you need Prabhu, Prabhu translation.
Thus I began chanting the holy name and fame of the Lord by repeated recitation, ignoring all the formalities of the material world. Such chanting and remembering of the transcendental pastimes of the Lord are benedictory. So doing, I traveled all over the earth, fully satisfied, humble and unenvious.
So he said, remember when his mother was serving the devotees, she passed away at the age of 5, then he went to the jungle, then he did devotional service, he chanted, then Krishna appeared, then he said, right now I'll give you darshan once, later I will give you again. After that, what did he do? He did this. He chanted the names by repeated recitation. Repeated means what? Sarvada. And then what did he do? I traveled all over the earth. So he did Sarvatra Sarvada. So first he said, I am not telling you anything, but this is what I did after hearing. Then he told him the cause of his dejection. See, very, very nice verse. Please repeat. Yatha dharmadayashchartha mune varyanukirtitaha na tatha vasudevasya mahima hi anuvarnitaha. He said, Yatha dharmadayashchartha. 4 types of dharma. What is that? He said, Yatha, like you have explained, Anukirtitaha, you have been doing Sarvatra Sarvada of these 4 things. Anukirtitaha means what? See the Anukirtitaha, repeatedly described. Naradji is telling Baba, you are repeatedly describing what? Dharmarth Kam Moksha, Dharmarth Kam Moksha, Dharmarth Kam Moksha. अच्छा काम करो, सकाम कर, पैसा कमाओ, काम ना करो और बाद में लिबरेशन मोक्ष करो. भाई यहाँ तक आप बताते आ रहे हो. सर्वत्र you have been doing these 4 things. But what you are not doing? Na tatha vasudevasya mahima hai anuvarnitah. You have not been describing Krishna's glory sarvatra sarvada. Anuvarnitah. Earlier is anukirtitah, repeatedly described. Anuvarnitah, so constantly described. Pushan Prabhu, you read translation.
Author Grace page, you have very broadly described the 4 principles beginning with the religious performance. You have not described the glories of the Supreme Personality of the
So he told what you should do.
Glorify the Lord.
How?
By repeated pronunciation.
Sarvatra?
Always, everywhere.
So he passed on the message. So our parampara is coming. Krishna to Brahmaji, Brahmaji to Naradji, Naradji to Vyasdevji. Now Vyasdevji has written all these things. So he is doing that already. Now you see. All this he told to whom? Vyasdevji told to whom? Shukdev Goswami. And what did Shukdev Goswami say in 215 when he was asked? Ataha pritchami samsadyam yoginam paramam gurum purushasya hi yat karyam mriyamanasya sarvatha. What a dying person should do, please tell me. Remember, right? When Parikshit Maharaj was about to die in 7 days, and when Shukdev Goswami came, Parikshit Maharaj asked this question, what a dying person should do. What did he answer? Please repeat. Tasmat Bharat Sarvatma
तस्मात् भारत सर्वात्मा
Bhagavan Ishvaro Harihi
भगवान् ईश्वरो हरिः
Shrotavyah Kirtitavyascha Kartavyascha Icchatabhayam. Shukdev ji, while he meant Sarvatra Sarvada, but he did not write there. He did not speak. See, what did he say? Tasmat, therefore, Bharat Sarvatma Bhagavan Ishvaro Hari Shrotavya, you should hear. Kirtitavyascha, glorify. Smartavyascha,
Remembering.
Icchatabhayam. If you want freedom from fear of death and birth, you should do Shrotavya, Kirtitavyascha, Smartavyascha. He meant Sarvatra Sarvada, but did he say that? So this is he not passing on the message
But
of
we talk
parampara?
about dying, no?
Huh.
So every time, every moment we are dying.
Correct. No, he meant actually.
He meant.
But we are just trying to take out some juice out of this. He did not mention Shrotavya, Kirtitavyascha, Smartavyascha, Sarvatra Sarvada. This is 215.
Yeah.
Now see this one. 2 to 36.